Hey everyone, and welcome back to Night Combos.
Welcome back.
Hubby's here.
I'm here.
You done quit saying that now, so I never know when to say it. Anyway, we're going to be talking about, in this video, we're going to be talking about why Ken is probably AWOL or possibly broke up with Dip Jip. And we're also going to touch on the whole DNA test situation real quick. So y'all make sure to give us y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section below. You know, we'll be conversating with all of you. Real quick though, we wanted to thank all of you so very much for subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers that have been with us from the very beginning all the way to now, and all of our many new subscribers. Thank you
to the lady that got us to 1700, and
now
we're so close to 1800. 1792.
Yes, that's what I was getting to that. You didn't give me a chance, but I was getting to that. But thank you for taking my thought like you always do. But yes, to the person, we don't know if you want your name said, but the person in our video that we posted yesterday, somebody had commented, that they were going to help us reach 1700 because we were so close to 1700. Well, you definitely helped us out, and we greatly appreciate that. But y'all, we are at 1792 now, and it just blows our mind. We didn't think that our little family and channel here on YouTube would grow quickly like that, but we cannot tell y'all in words how truly thankful we are. We're right at almost 1800, so hopefully we reach 1800 soon.
And thank you so much for the super thanks.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. We've gotten, what, 2 more or 3? I think 2 more. 2 or 3 more super thanks. I hate saying that because it sounds like we're not thankful, but we have spoke to each one of you that sent us a super thanks. If we haven't, we're truly very sorry. But I know we've seen that we got 2 new super thanks. Y'all, we never imagined that happening, and we truly appreciate it so very much. That's so gracious of y'all, and we greatly appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much to all of you so much. Like, if you could see Hubby and I's face right now, we'll be sitting on the couch with y'all soon again, we promise, for a sit down video. But we're both smiling so big, and we appreciate y'all so very much. So we had to say that. And if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please make sure you subscribe, like, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, share, all of the things, and we greatly appreciate it. But since we're going to be talking about all of these things, not all of these things, but the reasons why Ken is probably AWOL and possibly broke up with Dip Jip, or why we think he probably broke up with Dip Jip, and touching on the whole DNA test situation, we had to show y'all a little something funny that was shared with us by a new creator on TikTok. Okay, so we had to cut the sound off of it because of copyright. We'd get copyright struck for it. But it's the song Him and I by G-Eazy and Halsey. But the words of the song are saying, "In my heart, hope to die. To my lover, I'd never lie." Y'all, I can't sing, so don't judge. But I'm not trying to sing it exactly like her. But I'm just saying, it says, "In my heart, hope to die. To my lover, I'd never lie. I'll be true, I swear I'll try. In the end, it's him and I. We've got that love, the crazy kind. In the end, it's him and I." Well, Dip Jip, we know that you do lie, for one thing. And so we know that, you know, that's not true. But this was a cool song, though, to put with this creation that this creator made. This is supposed to be Gypsy, a cartoon character of Dip Gyp. But it's by Gypsy's Panty Crust on TikTok. That's really the person's name. So, on TikTok. So, y'all can go and watch the video for yourself if you'd like to. But watch this. It shows Dip Gyp really is losing it, y'all. She's becoming unhinged over the whole Ryan comment, that whole situation. Ken leaving, everything. But y'all watch this. Sorry, Hobie had to tell me I needed to start it over. You can see, though, where she's showing Dip Gyp going from being mad to immediately fine, then mad again. It's like she's so angry, then she loves him again, then she's mad at him again, now she's crying that he's gone. We hope y'all like that. But yeah, Dip Gyp truly is becoming completely unhinged, for real. Okay, so y'all know we've posted a few videos about the whole paternity test, right? And it's showing 99.9% that Ken's the father, supposedly, on this supposed paternity test. But we don't know if she got the legal one done that could be used in court or the non-legal one done that's just for personal reasons, like the website says. Y'all can go back and watch our previous videos about that, where we looked into this DNA testing extensively, and then, called Fastest Test Labs, which is where she had her test done supposedly, and also called DDC and all that. Y'all can listen to those phone calls and everything on that. Now, we're not saying this absolutely for certain 100% is the case, but just take a look at this and let us know what y'all think. So we were looking up, could there be a false positive on a NIP test, a non-invasive paternity test? We were looking that up, and we found a few things. We found this. So this says a false positive NIP, non-invasive prenatal testing, result can occur due to several factors, most commonly related to confined placental mosaicism. I know that's a mouthful. Where the placenta has a chromosomal abnormality that doesn't affect the fetus. Maternal mosaicism, where the mother carries a small amount of abnormal cells. Maternal malignancy, cancer. Vanishing twin pregnancy, technical errors in the testing process, and sometimes even issues with the amount of fetal DNA present in the mother's blood, fetal fraction, which can affect the accuracy of the test. All of these things can. But the main thing to look at, especially in Dip Gyp's case, is the placental mosaicism, because it has to do with chromosomal abnormality. So we were wondering, okay, if the mother has a chromosome condition like Dip Gyp does, she has the 1q21.1 chromosomal microdeletion disorder. We were wondering, could that have any effect on it? Turns out it can, and I'm about to show y'all that, or we're about to show y'all that. But below this, it says key points about false positives in NIP testing. Placental mosaicism This is the most common cause of false positive, where the placenta has a different chromosomal makeup than the fetus, leading to abnormal results on the NIP test, even though the baby is healthy. And then you have maternal mosaicism. If the mother has a small number of cells with a chromosomal abnormality, which Gypsy does, the NIP test may pick up on this and give a false positive result. So this one right here is the one that we mainly need to focus on. If the mother has a small number of cells, which she would because she has the 1q21.1 chromosome disorder. So if the mother has chromosome abnormality, the NIP test may pick up on that and give a false positive result. Then you have vanishing twin pregnancy. When one twin in a multiple pregnancy is lost early on, the DNA from the lost twin can still be present in the mother's blood, causing a false positive on the NIP test. Then you have maternal malignancy, which would be cancer cells, which we know Gypsy doesn't have cancer. But cancer cells from the mother can release DNA into the bloodstream, which can interfere with the NIP test results and lead to a false positive. Now look at this. So hubby was helping me look this stuff up, so that's why this one is dark or has a dark background on it. But we were wondering if the mother's genetics or her placenta could have anything to do with what we were just showing you. Look, it says, yes, a chromosome abnormality in the placenta could potentially be affected by the mother's genetics. Although this is not always the case, a condition called confined placental mosaicism can occur where the placenta has a different chromosomal makeup than the fetus, which can sometimes be linked to the mother's genetic material depending on the specific abnormality involved. And then the key points on this says placental origin. The placenta develops from the fertilized egg, so it carries genetic information. Remember several videos ago when we took a little field trip back to 5th grade sex ed and we were explaining about the egg having, a genetic makeup and then a sperm having genetic makeup. And when they mix, they make a baby and that baby has its own genetic makeup. Okay, all that. Y'all can go back and watch that video. The placenta develops from the fertilized egg, so it carries genetic information from both the mother and father, but its unique cellular development can sometimes lead to chromosomal variations that are only present in the placenta and not the fetus, which is also how Gypsy got her chromosome deletion, because Daddy Rod didn't test positive for it, neither did her mom Dee Dee. Neither one of them were carrying the gene for the disorder, so for the chromosome disorder that Gypsy has. So that explains how she could have that. But we explained that in that video as well, where we explained in detail her chromosome disorder. Then it says confined placental mosaicism, CPM. This is a situation where the placenta has a different chromosomal makeup than the fetus, meaning a chromosomal abnormality might be detected in placental testing while the baby is genetically normal. So even though this could have caused this and many other things could have caused a false positive for Gypsy's supposed real paternity test, it doesn't mean that her baby will have anything wrong with it. It has a 50-50 chance of having the chromosome 1q21.1 like Gypsy has. Then this says maternal contributions, which would be the mother's contributions to the baby, having something wrong or the genetic testing being false positive, being a false positive, things like that. If a chromosomal abnormality is found in the placenta, genetic testing of the mother may be done to determine if she carries the same abnormality, which could have contributed to the placental issue. Important considerations: not always the mother. While the mother's genetic material can sometimes be involved in placental abnormalities, the chromosomal abnormality in the placenta could also arise spontaneously during placental development, not necessarily inherited from the mother. Exactly how which explains exactly how Dip Jip has her chromosome disorder. Clinical implications. Depending on the specific chromosomal abnormality in the placenta and its severity, it may or may not impact the pregnancy outcome, and further evaluation by a genetic counselor may be recommended, which was recommended to Dip Jip, but she has declined all genetic testing and everything. That's why we don't know why she waited all this time to do this supposed paternity test. It may be a whole setup thing by Lifetime for the second season of her documentary, because they need more episodes. Because remember, the documentary is going to start off where the last one left off. It's going to start where the last one left off at, which would be her and Ken getting together and then getting pregnant, announcing their pregnancy, all that. So all these Dip Jip white knighters that support her and all that, that think this baby is going to be born, they're going to see this baby, all that, on this second documentary or second season of the documentary, that's not going to happen. And I doubt she'll have a third one, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, mine too.
I don't think she'll have a third season, because
I don't know, she might.
I think she won't, because her ratings are down and her followers as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But why do you think she'll have one?
Just from hearsay.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. So now that we've explained a little bit on how the paternity test, if it's real, could have come back as a false positive, let's switch to Ken now, because hubby had a few things to say about that as well. But let's switch to Ken and why he might just have broke up with her. Y'all look at this one more time. We put it in a previous video, but look at this. So some of us, or some of y'all, may remember this little dance she done. Some people, we even thought at the beginning it was for Ryan, because
But it's for Ken.
yeah. But we think it's definitely for Kenny boy. Because remember the comment she made on a post by 420 Mimi on TikTok, where the girl was grinding on Ryan, just playing around, and Dip Jip wrote a comment saying, "Oh, he only wants to be oh so sad and something like that, not pathetic, but oh so sad and crying when he's using my name for clout on his lives." And that's when everybody was like, okay, your jealousy showing through. Then she done a live stream, which we have that posted on our channel. Y'all can go back and look at that if you want to. Gypsy's live with our commentary on it. Y'all can go back and look at that. It's a few videos ago. Y'all can go back and look at that if y'all want to. I don't mean to repeat myself, but go back and look at that, because after that live is when she made this dance, and she only left it up on her TikTok for a short time. That's why people were thinking it was made possibly for Ryan. That's why I was thinking that at the beginning.
Yeah,
too,
because
like we thought, okay, Ken's done went out the door, now, she must be trying to get Ryan back. But no, now we're definitely thinking she's trying to get Ken back. Y'all remember this?
Oscar? Listen, baby, I know I was a bad girl, but come on. You'd have to be crazy not to take me back.
So you'd have to be crazy not to take her back, right? Y'all look at this. So we're thinking Ken is probably, before we show you the other clips real quick,
Probably panicking.
Yeah.
Because it's getting closer to the due date and all the drama and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, he's probably, and also he's probably mad because she left that comment on 420 Mimi's page about Ryan, and then done a whole live explaining the comment about that was to Ryan and about Ryan. So he's probably upset and mad about that. Not to mention, even before that comment was made, before this video was made, before that live was made that we had posted, they've been being very distant, real distant. Y'all look at this. So this was them at Universal Studios a couple of weeks ago in California when she went out there for, quote, work to speak at the university, and they went to Universal Studios. But watch him how he's just texting on his phone instead of looking at her, acknowledging her, talking to her, making this little trip about the two of them. Instead, he's on his phone. He's like disconnected. It's like he's disinterested in her.
Yeah.
Y'all watch.
Just went on the Simpsons ride. How do you feel?
Nauseous.
Feel nauseous?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was okay.
Just went on the Simpsons ride. How do you feel?
So y'all see at the end where he was just texting with someone. Here's another clip of them at Universal Studios about to go to the Harry Potter world or whatever, or some kind of Harry Potter ride, whatever it is. And Ken, you can tell that, like, Ken's walking further ahead and stuff. He's like so far ahead of her. That's why a lot of people in California that did see them thought that Ken was literally Dip Jip's bodyguard or worked for her in some way, because he was always walking so far ahead of her, away from her.
He was so distant. And it also shows where he turns away and wants to get away from the camera. It seems like wants to stay off of social media with her.
Yeah, it makes him seem so distant and stuff from her, and not seem like it. I mean, you can see it for yourself that they seem very distant. I mean, he's very distant, but there's also something else I was gonna say, but I'll say that in just a second. I'll show y'all that in just a second.
We are heading into Harry Potter land now. We need a selfie stick. We need a selfie stick.
See how he's so far away and turns away from the camera?
Yeah. Like, when she tried to film him, he turned away from the camera. And he's said several times he doesn't like being on all these lives with her and stuff like that. He doesn't like going live on TikTok. He doesn't like all this social media attention and stuff like that, which brings up a huge point in why he would like be wanting to be away from her, like a separation, taking a break from her, or actually broke up with her.
Like for his mental health or drug abuse.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of us know, some of you may not know, but he does have a history with drug and alcohol abuse, and it's been said that a family member of his had to be contacted so that they could know about it, because it has gotten so bad and a lot worse since she has become pregnant, that it's gotten a lot worse. So maybe he has separated himself and gone back to his apartment in New Orleans and broke up with her, or either said, look, let's take a separation, let's take a break, let's separate for a little while, something like that, so that he could maybe get himself better and like get mental health, some mental health or therapy of his own, or deal with the rug and alcohol situation before this apparent baby comes in January, so that he can simply be a better person all around, because he does not like to be on social media. So like we were saying, maybe he broke up with her or stepped away for a separation or some time to himself or whatever, so that he can deal with those things. But also, word on the street is that he doesn't like the constant, bickering and fussing and fighting and arguing and stuff with her family. Not him and her family, but her, Dip Jip, and her family. And between him and Dip Jip, he doesn't like it. They've done lives together where people are commenting about Ryan and stuff like that, and Dip Jip thrives off of this negative social media attention, and he's made it known, Kenny boy has made it known that he doesn't like it. He doesn't like dealing with it. He doesn't want to deal with it. He doesn't like it. That's why he doesn't want to do all these lives and stuff like that. I think that they done the live that they done at his apartment where he was like, let's get into the gossip. Let's get into the drama. What's some rumors we can debunk? I think that was either him being under the influence a little bit. You could kind of tell it from the live, or him having to do that again, like we said in that video, for the show, promoting the show, their upcoming second season of the documentary. He may have been told to say things. Y'all don't, a lot of y'all don't understand. Some of y'all may not understand that these shows like Lifetime, stuff like that, these producers literally will tell people to say certain things and do certain things and act certain ways for the show. So that may be where that comes from. But he said many times he doesn't like the drama with her and her family and the fussing and fighting going on and everything, which causes them to fuss and fight. And that's just what the word on the street is. So, I mean, we don't know these things as actual facts 100%, but these are things we have been told. As well as, like we said, he doesn't like the bickering with her and Ryan, or her wanting to like throw another jab, which is quite crazy for her to say. Like she said in her live that she done, she throws a jab at Ryan. He doesn't like all that drama stuff. But look how he's being distant here. And also talking about, sadly, the rug and alcohol problems and addictions that he's had. He's always wearing sunglasses here lately. Indoors, outside, everywhere. He's always wearing sunglasses to hide his eyes, which is an obvious sign. We're not saying that's the case, absolutely 100% for sure, but it is odd. Yes, the airport can be bright, or some airports can be bright, we get that. But he has been seen wearing sunglasses indoors, like inside, the house and stuff, which is just a little odd. But y'all look how they're being distant here, how he is so irritated with her. You can tell he doesn't want to be on this live. And this was a live from the airport that we happened to catch. And we just took a clip from that.
We are at the airport, and we have how much more time to wait?
No, remember that was last. An hour plus.
Hour?
Yeah, hour plus.
Yes.
See, I'm the kind of person who wants to get here 1 hour before takeoff, but you're the kind of person who wants to get here 3 hours. And this is exactly what happened. We end up sitting at a fucking terminal for 2 hours.
But you could always go shopping at the little gift shop.
Who wants to get here 1 hour before takeoff, but you're the kind of person who wants to get here 3 hours. And this is exactly what happened. We end up sitting at a fucking terminal for 2 hours.
But you could always go shopping at the little gift shop.
Who wants to go shopping at an airport? Who wants to spend 3 times the price on a...
Y'all can see there where he went to drop the F-bomb for a second time on her. He's irritated. He tried to say in that live from his apartment, from their last live together, that, oh yeah, I seemed a little irritated. But he has said, y'all, that he doesn't have, that he feels like he doesn't have any friends. He feels like he doesn't have anyone to talk to. He does talk to Morbid. Dip Jip doesn't like it. Dip Jip has told him to only talk to Bree, which is crazy. But he has talked to Morbid, and they have talked, like privately. But Ken has said that he feels like he doesn't have any friends, and that he like almost like he's controlled by her so much that he has nobody to reach out to, nobody to confide in, to talk to, and I mean that's sad. I mean, and then there's this one last video. Y'all watch this one last video clip.
Okay, so I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here, and then y'all could try to put this on.
Oh, yeah. Two dyslexic people trying to put something together that we know that should be doing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, you need some help?
Yeah.
All right, so this goes under my boob.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
This
like
feels
that.
good right here.
Yeah.
Nice and comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grab this side.
How many people it takes?
All right, that one goes under the belly,
This was, and then pull it.
and then
You pull it, and then I'm gonna
secure it.
Where's Ken at?
Oh.
Do what?
Where's Ken at in this?
Yeah, that's a good point of this. Normally, she posted this 4 days ago, which would be Wednesday or Thursday. I mean, normally she's with Ken at her house when they're not together for the 2 days she's allowed to be at his house. He's with her at her house. He's nowhere to be found in the past, couple videos that she has posted, or that, especially the live that she done. He was nowhere to be seen or found. He was not there. We've been told by a source that he was not there when she done that live, that he was already gone. We can't prove that for 100% sure, but it is someone that's reliable, or that has been reliable with a couple of things in the past, but he was not there is what we were told anyway. So what's going on?
Oh, look at that.
And it'll give you support on your back.
Yeah, the back support.
Your waistline.
Oh yes.
Not to mention, this is just another way for her to grift.
It doesn't feel bad.
Awesome. And it's pink. And it's cute.
They have the black one. This one is from Mom Cozy. And
Y'all notice that? She made sure to say this one's from Mom Cozy, who's given her free stuff in the past, but she has at the bottom, my Amazon order for a belly band came in. No, what someone sent you for free came in, you greedy grifter, pathological liar, narcissist. Anyway, what would you think of all this? Like, if you thought that you had a baby on the way, at least we're going to go with that scenario, if you thought you had a baby on the way, but I was doing this dance saying, oh, you'd be crazy not to take me back, like a preteen girl.
I would think of her very immature, and I wouldn't want to come back.
I mean, that's sad because she done that like she's some type of preteen girl thinking that it was going to bring her boyfriend back. Like, Dip Jip, that's not going to bring him back. Just like you thinking him marrying you or you having his baby will keep him. None of those things will keep a man around. The only thing that will keep a man around is true love, and if he truly wants to be with you and be there. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's so, I don't know. What do y'all think of all this? Like, we want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure that if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, like, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. share, all of the things, and we greatly appreciate it. And again, we truly, truly, greatly appreciate all of our subscribers that have been with us from the beginning, all of our new subscribers. We greatly appreciate all of you so much. We cannot believe we're so close to 1,800, y'all. So hopefully we reach that soon. And we greatly appreciate all of you. And we hope all of you have a good night and God bless.
Good night. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.